Take four. So what I got going on today is I'm going to be working on the fender wells. This is actually, I've tried to record this 3 times. First time audio was bad, second time lighting was bad, and third time was just horrible. So we're going to try this one more time. Today I will be working on the fender wells. I do know, as you can tell, these are not the tires and axles. It's not going to be, that's going to be on this. So I will have basically a 31.5-inch tire on here. You'll have a new axle. I know where it's all going to lay out, so I'm going to fabricate up the fender wells today. It's going to come across the top here. I will have my jerry can probably mounted right on top of it. There'll be one on each side. Probably one for diesel, I think, for my diesel heater. It's going to come across, it's going to come down, and then there'll actually be a step for the extra door that I put in on this side. And this is the door that I added. All these are just tacked with a little metal hinge just so I could get it where I needed it to be. And that's how they all are right now, on the back included. I've also changed one thing on the interior of this. Right now the bed is stationary. I'm going to change that to where I'm going to hinge it back here. I'm going to shrink it up about 1/2 inch so it clears everything on the inside. My interior is going to be aluminum also, just like the exterior. So I'm going to make it to where it raises up. Originally I was going to just put a little access panel right here, but I'm going to have a lot of stuff in here. I'm going to have extra chairs, bedding, lanterns, all that kind of stuff on the interior there underneath the bed. So I just thought reaching down here is going to be a little bit hard. So what I've decided is hinging it back here and then put it on shocks and bringing the whole bed up. So that's another thing I'll be working on today, is making sure that this comes up and clears everything. But outside of that, as you can tell, this back door opens up. It's actually a pretty good sized back door. I wanted it to be like a canopy for me, for rain and things like that. And the other side, this door comes up. Doesn't open out like this. It comes up over your head. Again, I just did that for rain and that kind of stuff. I'm going to have probably a canopy awning system on that side, and it'll all attach to that door. Maybe even the back door. I'm not sure how that's going to work out yet. I'm kind of playing it as I go. So follow along today, and I'll update you a couple times throughout the day and see where we're at. If you got any questions, just holler out to me. Most people on my YouTube page are friends and family. And if you have any ideas for me, I've actually changed up the front again a little bit. I'll go through that later on, but I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to try to get some of these fender wells knocked out. So check in a little bit later. Well, my brother Ryan decided to show up today, and like everybody who walks in my garage, he's got to help me out here and give me some advice. So what was your question a second ago, Ryan?
My question was, why don't you just buy a fender?
Well, I did think about that. Couple reasons. One is, you see all the fenders on most of these, they just go around the wheel. What I wanted was something really sturdy and durable that it's going to come down and be in front of the door on both sides. And I wanted something really sturdy that I can walk on, so it'll actually be a step system also, that I can step on here, and I can have access to a roof rack, my solar and things like that. So I just wanted something really solid to stand on. I also needed a place to put my rear lights, so my reverse lights and things like that are going to be in the back there. You want to grab that jerry can, and we'll kind of get an idea what it's going to look like up on top there. And it'll be flat. Yeah, it'll be sitting like that probably. Somewhere in that area is what that's going to be. So, again, we could have just bought a normal fender. I really want it custom. The whole thing's been custom to this point. So, that's what we're going to stick with. Is that all right?
Looks good. I see it happening.
Thanks, buddy.
I see it.
All right, so I'm about done for the day. I've been out here for a couple hours now. Just, again, I was working on the fender wells and the bed. Just do a little walk around here for you, and then I'll show you what I accomplished today. I got a door here. There'll be a door up here. This will be for the front area, tools, all that kind of stuff, generator. I did just set the windows in here just so you could kind of get an idea where they're going to be and what they look like. These are exit windows, so I went to a salvage yard and I got both exit windows. What an exit window allows you to do is exit. So These can come all the way up if anything happens on the inside or you got a fire up front or something. Both of them are exit windows. Along with, you know, the doors on both sides. This one opens out, that side opens up. But there's doors on both sides and windows on both sides. So I thought about, you know, how am I going to get out if anything does happen while I'm in there. This is, you can't really see it, but this back door is a lot larger probably than you can tell through the camera. I got both fender wells, and they're not all welded up yet, but they are all cut and ready to go. And I don't know if you can see this, probably out of camera view, ain't I? So, let me come back around here. I'm going to change this angle just a little bit so you can see as I walk around to the other side. Excuse my garage. I was in construction for 15, 20 years. So I am very fortunate to have pretty much all the tools I need for this project. So again, another exit window. I don't know if you can see me. And this is going to open up. One thing I thought about this is just really for a rain gutter, honestly. I thought if you're under here and you're getting in and out, you can at least be out of the rain on this side. It might hit me in the head because I do want a little bit of pitch on it. Again, it's going to be 2 inches higher, roughly. So we'll see how that works out. But got that all done. I'll show you the bed right quick. I'll turn this again. Just a little bit. So one of the things, I have a big area right here, which I talked about earlier. And I just was wondering the best way to access it. There's a toilet here, and that's going to be the floor on the inside, and then there'll be a wall right here, unless I change my mind again. But right now, I decided to hinge the bed. It's not all done, but it is. And all my clamps are in the way. Hold on a second here. But this will be on some air shocks, or you know, just like you'd have in the back door of a truck or something like that, or a back window. And this will be like up like that, open up. I'll be able to have access to all my stuff on both sides, and then I should be able to just push it back down and set right there. So that's the concept. Hopefully it's going to work in the end. I did have to shrink it up. I gave room for the sidewalls and everything that's still got to go in. So there's a 1/2 inch between the actual wall and the bed right now. So I think that's all I did today. I'm going to do a lot more welding probably this afternoon or into tomorrow. But I like it. I think it's going to serve its purpose, you know. Getting out in the wilderness and getting out where people normally won't be. And me and my wife can just enjoy some vacations in it. I'm really looking forward to it. So I will update you later on. Thanks for watching.